What's up, everyone? Timothy here, aka FCFan21, bring you week 1 of the Trinity's Den Draft League Gibble Division. In week 1, we take on the Nashville Ninjas, and they are coached by JPig. If you haven't seen my draft recap, I advise to do so because I drafted a pretty good team, I believe, and yeah. You'll hear the reasons why I put things on the roster and why I haven't, and why my team name this season is going to be the Hillhide Rebels, of course. So let's jump into JPIG's team. They have a lot of scary offensive pieces, I think, with Dragapult, Gyarados, or Galarian Zapdos. I always call it Gyarados. Ogerpon Teal Mask, Heatran, Tinglu, and Terrapacos. He has a lot of scary offensive pieces. Defensively, Tinglu, Heatran, Terrapacos, but also his Tinkaton. Not sure if I said Tinkaton already. Quillfish and his Quaxwell. All in all, he has a very solid team with web support from Spit Ups, great defensive core, and a lot of offensive pressure. His Terra Captains are the Gyarados, the Ogerpon, and the Heatran. Good to know, Ogerpon can only Terrestrialize in a Grass type, because, yeah, that's just the gimmick from Ogerpon, I believe. So, Heatran and Gyarados can be any typing, and Ogerpon needs to be a Grass type. What do I expect them to bring? I think a defensive core of Tinglu, Heatran, and Tinkaton to be brought. I think he might bring a setup version of the Terrapacos. And Ogerpon and Dragapult will be more of an offensive, offensive threats from his side. What do I put up against this team, you may ask? Well, let's check it out. First of all, we bring specially bulky plus offensive Swampert, the Mudkips. Max Pedef with Careful Nature and 72 HP will make sure I can take on a lot of damage from his special attackers like Terrapacos, Heatran. Oh damn, sorry, my throat is hurting a little bit. There we go. Sorry. My lungs are still being very annoying. But yeah, for all his special offense, I can take it on pretty solidly. I can deal big damage with Earthquake, Hammer Arm, and Flip Turn. And Stealth Rocks is always nice to have to chip down on his team. Rindo Berry is mainly there to ensure I can live a solar beam from something like Power Herb Heatran, to hopefully take a hit from Ogerpon. That's probably mainly dependent on what set of Ogerpon he's running, and to maybe live a Energy Ball from Terrapacos Terrestrials form. Thunderous, Thor the Thunderous will be mainly a supportive set with a lot of physical defense. I can take on physical things like Tinglu, Gyarados, Tinkaton, Quillfish, and Ogerpon as well. With Thunderwave from Prankster, I can paralyze all his fast mons. The only thing I can't paralyze is the Tinglu. 1, because he's a dark type and Prankster won't work against it. And 2, he's a ground type, so Thunderwave will bounce right off of him. This way I can paralyze a fast mon like Dragapult, like a Rock Polish Terrapacos, like a Gyarados, like an Ogerpon, and really hinder their ability to deal fast and hard damage against me. With Knockoff and U-Turn, it's rounding out its support set to remove items and just get out of there once something is paralyzed. And Taunt is there against for Pokemon like the Spite-Ups, for Quillfish, for Tinkaton, which without speed I normally won't outspeed, but Prankster baby. Robotnik the Metagross will be my setup sweeper for this week. With 196 speed and a jolly nature, I outspeed even a Scarfed. I want to say Gyarados from the top of my head. After I get upper rock polish, of course. Max attack with the weakness policy. So with 60 points in defense, I can take a hit from the Tinglu. I set up a rock polish and I obliterate with earthquake. I have Psychic Fangs, mainly there for Gyarados, but also Quillfish is nice to have Psychic Fangs for, because Fire Psychic Fangs is stab, so it does a little bit more than Earthquake. Stone Edge is mainly there to deal with something like the Spit Ups. And EQ is great for almost everything else, so yeah, this thing can deal at least neutral damage against everything, so yeah, Metagross will be my setup sweeper for this week. Glimmora will be my special breaker this week with also removal on it. Max special attack, almost max speed with timid nature. It is just fast enough to outspeed the Heatran, I believe. Nah. Huh? Quillfish. I'm outspeeding Quillfish, that's it. Running Terra Flying this week, so ground type moves from Pokemon like Tinglu won't be hurting me. Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, and Terra Blast Flying will do a good amount of damage into his team. And Mortal Spin will ensure I will get rid of hazards on my side of the field. Glimmora won't be taking hazardous damage because it's my second Pokemon with heavy duty boots after the Thunderous. And with Toxic Debris I can take a physical hit and distribute Toxic Spikes on my opponent's side of the field, which is pretty nice, I guess. So yeah, Glimmora will be a special breaker this week. Heal Hydrapple will be also a bulky special breaker. Max special attack, modest nature, and almost max HP. The final points go into defense. Holding the Assault Vest because his special Pokemon have a hard time breaking through this Pokemon. And with Fickle Beam, Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Pollen Puff, I only run offensive moves, so AV won't hurt me all that much. Fickle Beam is my main damage output. I can't use it against Tinkaton, so I click Earth Power against that, just like the Heatran. Giga Drain is to deal with things like the Tinglu, and Pollen Puff is mainly there for Ogerpon. Terra Steel, if I do not click Terra Flying on the Glimmora, I have the option to click Terra Steel. It's mainly as a defensive measure, but again, I don't think I'll be clicking it because Glimmora will be my main Terra Captain in team building. After team preview, I might switch it up. We'll see. Lastly, we bring Mithratum the Hunter as a spin blocker on his side of the field for his side, and just to be generally annoying. 224 speed with max special attack and modest nature will ensure I will outspeed everything because I'm holding the Choice Scarf. Plan is to bring this in on things like a Tinglu, because I have Dazzling Gleam, but also Trick, against something like a Tinkaton, a Quillfish, a Spidops, a Quaxwell, and just trick a Choice Scarf onto them and basically render them useless. I can do a decent chunk of damage because Hunter is pretty strong offensively. So Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, and Dazzling Gleam will do a lot of damage against him. Funny thing, I built this team before the power rankings came out, and in the power rankings they said there's no way he's ever gonna bring the Hunter. Well, guess what? I did bring it. It is here. So that power ranking bold claim is already disproven. And it's not something I did to disprove it. It's something I did because it fitted nicely on the team. So this is the team that I will be using against JPig. I'll make contact with them and let's jump into the battle, shall we? So here we are with JPig for our battle. The border for the DDDL isn't quite what I wanted it to be, but for now it has to do because the battle's gonna begin. I don't see a dark type. So, what do I want to start off with? Honestly, I think Thor is a great start for this battle. Because he can go do shenanigans right away. Dragapult, Specs, lives, Dragapult, Bandit, I live. If Terrapagos, Terrastol starts off with Specs, I live. Zep goes Galar, I clearly live. Quillfish, even offensive, I live. Tinkaton, don't care, and Heatran, offensive, I also live. So yeah, I think we start off with Thundurus and see what they want to start off with. Gyarados. So I definitely want to start off with a T-Wave here, because Prankster, right? Gyarados is Terra Fighting. I think okay. Twinkie. Okay. Whatever that name may be, I of course know, but do I click Taunt? I know he's Air Balloon, so I didn't see Mold Breaker activate, so he might be on tempo, so I think it might be in my best interest just to U-turn, Break Balloon, Tinkaton, U-turn, did fire 4%. Oh, he stole my boots. So yeah, this is probably Fist Death, or at least quite defensive. He does not have an Air Balloon anymore, so EQ will probably take it out, which is nice. Oh no, they left. Knockoff, no Rindo Berry. I can get Hazards up, which is I guess still switch into Quillfish or Wounday. No, because of Earthquake. What's his Earthquake switch in? Gyarados for sure. Yeah, I think I'll click Flip Turn, or do I? What's his removal? Spin on Terrapagos. Flip Turn is thinking. I think Flip Turn is the best way of dealing. Yep, there comes the Gyarados. Nice damage. Zapdos. Galar. I did 29, so yeah, this is probably pretty offensive. I can go back into Thor. Could go into Venom as well. Yeah, I kill from there, probably. I think I just want to try and Thunder Wave this, but Last time they went into Tinkaton. I think I'll stick to the U-turn here, just for momentum. There we go. Back into Swamp. Get those. Zapdos Galar into Swampert. Does do quite a bit. If I switch back into Thundy. Yeah, he doesn't really have much to hit me with normally. Yep, CC 39. Do I see an item? No Life Orb. Is this a bandit? Choice. Band. Might be actually. Huh. Funny. I think I'll just click knock off here. Into his Tinkaton. And he hasn't seen my full set. He doesn't know I have taunt yet. So I'm clicking that. So far he's just shown knockoff, so I'm just gonna taunt, see if I can stop his if he has stealth rocks, which I think he might have actually. I know he's pickpocket, so no own tempo shenanigans. Dragapult gets taunted. And we click T-Wave again. I'm clicking U-turn. And I go back into Swampert. Gigaton Hammer does not do anything to my Swampert. Tinkaton. Gigaton Hammer to 20.6. So yeah, this is non-infested. Guess I'll flip turn again. So far so good, right? In case he goes for the knockoff again, we go for Thundy. Encore. Good to know, by the way. Swampert is outspeeding Tinkaton because of wait. Yeah, because of paralysis. Me smartass. Do I just click knock in case he switches? I think I'll U-turn. And Mudkips. Oof, that's rough. Last time, flip turn should take this out. Nah, it's a roll. No, wait, should take it out. With this Coke, of course. Flip turn. So we got the first kill. And Thundy's back out. So, he basically has to say to me, I want this thing paralyzed. And no matter what, I don't think he'll be happy with it. This is why I love Thunderous, by the way. 214, 212, okay. 212. I think I want to paralyze this. This thing also has boots. Rapid spin. That's fine by me. I'm knocking off those boots of yours. And there's nothing you can do. He has Defiant. Possible abilities, just Defiant. Love it. Gyaptos is gonna lose an item. And it's his choice band, which I already thought. T-Wave, please. I mean, Thundy for speed control is such an amazing option. Because he's an electric type, I believe Thunder Wave should be 100% accurate. So, thanks, honey. And there we go. Free T-Wave. Heat close combats. I live. And do I set those Galar, Scarf, close combat, 27%, so yeah, it's probably max attack. He does not have an item and he is paralyzed. If I switch into Swampert, it dies. Good to know. What do I switch into his CC? I can switch. Can I switch Venom out into this? I can, but it takes a lot of damage. Robotnik? It's about a 2-shot. Could also switch out into Haunter as well, by the way. Weekly U-turn nonetheless, 7%, so he's holding 50%. He does still have the boots. Good to know. I don't have. Okay. CC into Hydrapple. Yeah, but a Brave Bird afterwards kills it, so that's a no-go. He's probably gonna terrestrialize his Heatran into a Fairy type, which is good to know. I could just go into my Glimora, take the close combat, being up pretty badly, but get the poison, toxic spikes. Oh. Yeah, that happens. Damn it. So sorry, bro. I am clicking D-Gleam, I guess. 297, so I outspeed Heatran unless he's Scarfed. We click D-Gleam. So, Venom gets a kill. Way to go, Venom. Dragapult. If he is Specs, Draco Meteor kills. If he is Bandit, Dragon Darts does not kill, and Dazzling Gleam does do quite a lot of damage, so let's see what set he is. Shadow Ball gets the Spadef drop. I get a lot of damage off. Shadow Ball should do Specs. Shadow Ball did 73%. So yeah, that thing is Specs AF. Do I keep Venom around? I mean, I think I want to keep it around. I need Thor to paralyze things. Basically, could swap out into Mudkips. Swampert, Shadow Ball. He takes at least one. Metagross gets taken out. Okay, good to know. Hydra Ball, Shadow Ball doesn't do all that much. And I think yeah, Earth Power is my best play here. Heatran, oh god. Dragapult, if I go Terra Steel, I should live anything. I don't think I need... Tickle Beam. Huh. Terrapacos. 18%. Okay. Terrapacos, Terrastol. Tickle Beam, 18%. So probably something like this is down to 82%. And I still don't do all that much. So I know he got the Rapid Spin. 124, he is paralyzed, so unless he is max HP, max speed. I think I'll still take this on decently well 1v1 because of the AV. 37.1 Earth Power with my Terra up. Yeah, this is max special attack and probably max speed because he's still outsped. He shouldn't be able to kill me, and Fickle Beam does have a small chance I can go into... How much is an Earth Power do to Metagross? I need this paralyzed for Robotnik to do something. I can see what he wants to. If he clicks Earth Power again, Calm Mind. Oh, that's dangerous. Stop doing that. Kinda rude. A +1 Earth Power. Ooh. 44%. I think this thing is too annoying. And yeah, let's give it a choice scarf. I don't mind anything getting that choice scarf, by the way, at this point. I mean, Dragapult getting a power decrease because specs. Quillfish is probably more of a support set. I've seen his complete set, by the way. Should be going for. Oh, he can't really. He really can't touch me. Right? No, that's funny. Sorry. That seems a bit cruel, but honestly, this is pretty funny to me. D-Gleam or Sludge Wave? Sludge Wave. He shook off the taunt, so he can go for. No, he can't because I locked him in. He's locked into Earth Power. Yeah, D-Gleam. Hunter gets the kill. Let's go. Not only did I bring Hunter to a game, it got a freaking kill. Is it going down now? Oh, you bet your ass it is. Shadow Ball. Yeah, that was to be expected. So we go into Hydrapple, we click Earth Power, because even if he switches out into Quillfish, it just doesn't really matter. He clicks Shadow Ball into me. I know Shadow Ball in U-turn so far. Shadow Ball is not hurting me all that much, 34%. Gets the Spadaf drop, doesn't really matter. Hydrapple gets another kill. Bubblegum is an Intimidate set. Let's see how much Earth Power is doing. Let's go. GG's. 4-0 victory. Yeah, this is an example of Thunderous being very annoying. And yeah, just having a plan of what everything can be doing in a game. Thunderous, amazing. Hunter did its part by shutting down the Terrapagos. Hydrapple taking 3 kills. I mean, there's no face cam, but if there was, you would see 2 fists in the air and me yelling loudly, "Hail Hydrapple!" But yeah. Yeah, that's been game 1. Let's hope we can continue this next week. And yeah, I hope you had a blast watching this. Yeah, leaves me with thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one and hopefully see you all next week. Bye!